There goes the blue line, and here we go tonight in Boston, Massachusetts. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, our reporter Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Jaylen Brown making his first All-Star appearance in 2021, his 5th season in the league. But you ask him, he says he's just getting started. He said, quote, "I don't have a ceiling. I'm just going to keep my head down and keep working and see where it leads me."
Year after year, he continues to improve, Allie. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, Kyrie Irving out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. And for the Celtics, at the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Al Horford out there with Daniel Tice. And it's White in at the point. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Horford outside. Pass to Tatum from deep. Durant pulls it in. Brown with the steal.
Tonight, both teams have legit offensive talent.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which team is able to dictate the pace tonight as well as the style of play.
Durant, the pass to Drummond. It's White with a drive. Yep, that was good.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Tice. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. So Drummond will go to the free throw line.
At the line,
that one on White.
Andre Drummond, shooting 1.
That one misses for Drummond.
Well, what I like about Drummond is that he stepped up as a leader, which is important at this stage of his career.
Deflected. Curry gets the bucket.
Off contact. I mean, Curry, he's added a lot to his game since coming into the NBA.
To Tatum. And there it is for us.
How about the balance for Tatum? Now, look, he absorbed the contact like a champ and scored despite it.
Now here's Durant. Back to Irving. Down low. Drummond with the bucket.
Wow, that's a really astonishing play from Drummond. Carving out a ton of space thanks to his wide screen and sprinting to the basket with the true purpose.
Andre
That's his
Drummond.
first foul.
That's
And
his
some
first
changes here for the
personal
Celtics.
foul.
Neesmith, he's
First
checked in
team
for
foul.
Tice. Smart comes in for
Now
Brown.
into the lineup
And
for the
Pritchard
Nets.
is subbed in for White. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Edwards. Pass to Claxton.
I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there. He just takes his time.
Pass to Neesmith. Now Horford, defended by Dragic. And he comes up with a bucket.
He's a long and athletic big man. Horford's a dependable interior scoring option.
Boston on D. Over to the wing.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Smart passes to Horford. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. .24 seconds left now in the first quarter.
Boston foul. Marcus Smart. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Patrick Mills, taking 2 shots.
That one's off. And the second free throw is good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Celtics up by 1, and we'll be back with you shortly. And he's one of the game's best closers, but to hear Kyrie Irving tell it, he's got to start too.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, to set the tone early in the game, and that kind of sets up all my teammates and sets the standard for the rest of the game and how I want the game to go.
You know, Grant, when he gets a lather going, Irving can seem like he's got the cheat code.
Yeah, and if I'm the coach, he's got the green light from start to finish. When he gets rolling, it can rub off on everyone else.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
We've got Jason Tatum. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Neesmith, and it's Horford in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And the Celtics in possession here. Trailing by 2. Pass to Tatum. Inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they'll keep possession. And Horford gets it to go.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. Well, that was clearly a foul.
Patrick Mills. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Peyton Pritchard. At the
First free throw is
line,
good. Changes for Boston. Tice is checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Neesmith. And it's Brown in for Smart. It's both from the stripe.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Irving, the pass to Durant.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Williams. Double team on Drummond.
Okay, I see Drummond's offensive game starting to evolve a little bit. He's learning how to trick the team. Nice pump fake.
Second team foul. At the line for the Nets, Andre Drummond. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Drummond. White, he's checked in for Pritchard. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Physicality that Tice plays with, to me, it earns him these calls. His motor never stops moving.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, Daniel Tice. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Mr. Daniel Tice, he had kind of a delayed arrival in the NBA between playing abroad and then early injury struggles. He's proven to be a real asset to his team.
And so he makes both from the line. So it's Brooklyn now. It's a 3-point game. Irving finds Durant. The shot's good.
Kevin
This just
Durant.
demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Outside Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Nails it from 3.
Curry.
and they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Well, you love the skill set. Tatum can take you a number of ways inside. Defensively, it is tough to guess right.
Outside Curry. That one goes in.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Outside Tatum. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Brown with it. Now guarded by Curry. Pass to Tatum.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Drummond passes to Irving. Now here's Durant. Hounded by Tatum. He gets it in there.
Kevin
There's just no
Durant.
answer for Durant inside. It looks like you should be able to body him up.
Celtics.
You can forget about that.
Boston calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Horford, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Neesmith comes in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Brown. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Drummond. Aldridge comes in for Durant. Edwards, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Mills in for Curry. And down it goes. 2 points.
Well, that's why you have to consider Horford as one of the game's best bigs. His ability to finish through contact like he does there is what makes him so special.
And it's Irving off the drive.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Pass to Horford.
Oh, look at the big fella now. You know, given his size,
From Aaron
it's
Neesmith.
basically second nature.
Cash. Mills with the bucket.
Mills.
29 seconds left to play in the first half. It's Smart on the wing. To the inside. Oh, get that out of here. Edwards, a pass to Aldridge. Irving with it. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Nets out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first.
Be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, all of that's done. No. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
It's been tough sledding for them. Reminds me of my free throw percentage, under 35. They need better execution if they want to create high-quality looks. It's going to take a team effort. We'll see if they're up to it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, one of the stories here, Al Horford, he's getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. On the floor for the Nets, Seth Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. And Durant gets it to go.
Tough hoop from Durant. KD makes those look way easier than they are.
White finds Tice.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Durant, the pass to Irving. Drummond, high post. Drummond double-teamed. And the bucket is good.
They couldn't ask for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Horford draws the double to the middle. That one's good for 2.
Big athletic guy. Tice won't be stopped by contact. He powers right through.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Tice. Denied. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tice. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. And the Nets also making a change. Dragic is checked in. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half.
Fighting for the rebound, making sure they take back possession.
Pass to Brown. To the paint.
I mean, he does things that other bigs simply can't. Horford, a phenomenal passer for his position.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Durant. Horford covering.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
To the inside. Blocked!
Drummond, a fearsome defensive presence. I mean, he can put you on your heels.
And Durant gets it to go.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Pass to Tatum. Count the basket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Curry passes to Drummond. Here's Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Pass to Brown. Back to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. With the drive. Yep, count it.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Fans, your Celtics dancers.
Williams is checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Drummond. Aldridge comes in for Durant. Edwards, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Mills in for Dragic. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
changes for Boston. Neesmith comes in for Tatum, and it's White in for Pritchard. And that one misses. Pass to Smart. White. Now here's Horford, guarded by Edwards. The kick out to White. Gets the three to fall.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league. He's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Outside Edwards. A 3-second violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. Pass to Claxton. Mills with it.
They just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Now here's White. And Neesmith gets it to go.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, yeah, difficult finish, but if you expected him to back down, you better think again.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Celtics out in front. They're up by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Come on, fans.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. So it's Boston now. 3-point lead. We've got Marcus Smart, Al Horford out there with Neesmith. Then it's Derek White, and it's Williams in at the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5. Good work there as it goes.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Back to Irving.
Typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Horford with it. Irving picks him up.
The floor. I like him getting inside and using his strength to force his
first personal foul. First team foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
Something else, guys, they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jumper whenever they have a chance.
That's good from Horford.
All Horford does is affect winning. I mean, in the locker room, practice, games, he's accountable, and he holds others to that same standard.
And the Nets making a change here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Claxton. Durant comes in for Aldridge. Brown, he's checked in for Edwards. And Dragic has subbed in for Mills. And he makes both free throws.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Tice. Denied by Tatum.
All-star Tatum engaged on D. I mean, that's a scary
Kevin
sight.
Durant.
They could have used more of those kind of rebounds earlier. It's hurt their cause.
Celtics foul. Jason Tatum.
Curry, he's checked in
That's
for
his
Dragic.
first personal foul. Now into the lineup for the Nets. Seth.
Here's Irving. Drains the triple.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
You see the toughness and the focus of Tice. He's not afraid of it.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Celtics
I don't
foul.
mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily
That's
prevented
his
the
second
points.
personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Andre Drummond at the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Drummond. He does not get the second one.
A
Durant.
little bit shaky at the line there. I mean, he did the important part and got him in front. When you need a big bucket, you were looking for Durant every chance you get. He has delivered so many times in that situation.
And Boston calls time here. They're trailing by 3. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter here. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
And that one drops for
Once Durant turns it on, there's no slowing him down. This is how lethal of a scorer he is.
He is tenacious. Love to watch him battle on the defensive glass.
Yep, that one goes.
Amazing. So much talent for Tatum, but also that it factor.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible in this day.
Yep, that one goes.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And it's good.
When things get tough, you start to lean on your stars. Durant always seems to come up with a clutch shot.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 3. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Let's make some noise. We are the Sixth Man.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money!
He's crushed off the contact. I mean, the stronger Tatum gets, the more effective he becomes finishing inside over the field.
And an intentional foul right there.
Jason Tatum. That's his second personal
23
foul.
seconds left in the final
Second
quarter.
team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Derek
It's
White.
trying to keep this
That's
game
his
alive.
second personal
Not a bad foul right there.
Third team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving. Two
Take a break.
shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
Off the court, Irving has a reputation for speaking his mind, but I respect that. You know, he's authentic. At the end of the day, his play speaks for itself anyway.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Forget about the pressure. He was perfect. No choice but to look for the 3.
Hey, nice work tracking the foul for Reed. He'll shoot 3.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, Derek White. At the line for 3 shots.
He makes the first of 3, and that brings him within 2 here. And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots is offline. 1 to go. And he nails the third. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Seth Curry. Taking 2 shots.
First, and that'll put him up 2.
Drafted out of college, Seth Curry has willed his way to a spot in the NBA, playing a couple of years in G League.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Let's see what they run here. This is not the time to panic. Work the offense.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
That was a really important possession, especially at this stage of the game. Painful miss.
At the line for the Nets, Kyrie Irving, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
So we see the Nets get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure.